Kia ora, te whanau, and welcome to another Behind the Movies. Thank you for joining us today. It's Motivation Monday with a double-edged sword. Today, New Zealand is marking Her Majesty the Queen's passing, so it's a memorial holiday. And for us, it's a double-edged sword because with that sadness, on the other side we have excitement. At 11 o'clock this morning, our time, it'll be 7 p.m. last night in New Jersey. And New Jersey are doing their award ceremony. And Andrew and I are fortunate enough to be nominated for two categories at the New Jersey Web Fest. Andrew's been nominated for Best Cinematography, and we've been nominated as Best On-Screen Chemistry. And this all comes through Stakeout. So if you haven't watched Stakeout, please do, because it's a really well recognised piece of work now, and this is our last competition that we entered with Stakeout, so this is our last hurrah as we get on with editing today a lot of the new project for the next round, which is Andrew's sci-fi time travel drama. So have a great week, stay motivated, God rest the Queen, and keep watching. Andrew, what are we up to?
I'm reading the instruction manual for the first time of the lights that we've had for about a year at this point, because I just found out that we can control them through Wi-Fi, so I'm playing with that. So we've got GVM1.
Yep.
GVM2.
Yep.
And finally GVM3.
That looks perfect, man. You see, guys, this proves that Morgan Movies, Behind the Movies, it's not all serious drama, doom and gloom and stuff. It can be seen as light entertainment. Yeah, show me how it's done, Andrew.
There we go. It's just all controlled from the phone. And I just switch each has its own connection. Controlling 3. I just got a message from Ned Donovan at New Jersey Web Fest. He just told me that we've won Best Cinematography for the Steakhouse.
Yeah! Yeah! Well done, Bubba! Woohoo! First win. First big win. Well done, Andrew. Congratulations, mate. Fantastic, Bubby. Woohoo! Best Cinematography. Andrew Morgan. Stakeout. Here we go. Morning, people. It's Tuesday. late morning, almost lunchtime. I was driving Andrew home last night, got a bit tired, so I've only just got into the office this morning. What I'm working on at the moment is part of my self-training. We all have routines that we do, and it's phases. You know, not many people do the same thing for 40 years. At the moment, I'm looking at my old Alexander technique, getting my posture back and relaxing and opening the shoulders and all those tension points through the chest and through the arms. While at the same time, I'm trying to rehab both arms, which are frozen. So that's, you know, it's been 20 years since I was at Toifakari, but there are things you learn that stay with you. So Tuesday's looking good. The plans for today is to get some modelling done. There's a little bit of ceiling plaster just above the sound booth and around the sound booth door, which I'm plastering or show I want to do. But apart from that, it's just a normal old, beautiful, beautiful spring day outside. Might even get to sit on the deck and have a cup of tea. As I talked about in the last BTM, I've started this structure here, which is a chassis for the locomotive that we're going to use on the mini set for home platform. Now, I'm a modeler, not an engineer. So I went and bought a fantastic etched kit from a guy called Mark's Models, and it's fantastic. And there's, as I said before, there's 36 pages of instructions to build it. So this is just the bottom section of the locomotive where the wheels will go, etc, etc. So let's see how this goes. It's got cold again. This is spring weather in New Zealand. Probably snow falling down south, just as all those spring leaves have been born, eh? Anyway, I was just sitting here contemplating the ups and downs of being in this industry, and you know, the biggest thing that seems to get in the way of everything is the finances, is the money. And it's kind of hard because you can do a theatre show, you can turn around and you can write a good script, and you can get into bets and very little money, and you might make $120. In our industry, it costs you $1,000 just to think about it. And of course, my main income is normally from building, and of course, I'm not allowed to build at the moment because of medical stuff. So, have my builder on the phone today. He has a backlog of 22 jobs. 22 jobs that he needs me for. So, I can't be making money with him. Therefore, it's very hard to be making and doing the work here in the studio. I look at our whiteboard. Our whiteboard is basically divided into three actually. Right hand side is where Andrew's work is, left hand side is where my work is, and in the middle we have the projects that we are working on together. So if I look over there, I can see our TV pilot, I can see a couple of notes for me on how to upload onto the computer. I'm still moving. My left hand side, the frustrating thing is on my list, I am capable of doing everything there myself. First of all, it's building, so I'm restricted by what I can do, so I need the boys to do the heavy lifting. And secondly, I'm not allowed to build, so I can't afford to be doing that work right now. It's so frustrating. And Andrew's work is all to do with the edit and the write. We have no problem writing with Morgan Movies. We have some great ideas. We have some really nice projects that are sitting on the boil, just in our heads, and we talk about them all the time. Unfortunately, we've got so many. We have to be very controlled and concentrate on at least no more than 3 or 4 or 5 at a time. So, creatively, as creative people, we can sit there and, if you're very lucky, we can create and we can come up with these great ideas. It's a matter of making them, putting them into the camera and out to you guys. That's what we need to do. It's just sometimes you've got to wait. Patience. Anyway, that's me, little rave for Friday. We're picking up Andrew tonight, so we'll be getting editing. The editing suite will be humming tomorrow. We've got a couple little things. Someone's asked for a show reel from Andrew because of his acting, and we've got the BTM that you're watching now, and we've also looking at some writing and music this weekend. So who knows? Next week, Andrew comes home from midterms, and we're going to get a whole week of being able to concentrate on stuff, which will be quite neat.
Alright, and it's another Sunday, so we're going to have to leave you for this week. It's been a busy week, sorted out some technical stuff that I really should have sorted out a long time ago. And we won an award, which has been absolutely incredible. Hopefully that will be sent to us at some point. We've done a bit more work on the sound studio in there. It's mostly complete. We just needed some more work on the technical side of it. So now we can actually have a back and forth, have a communication between the person in the studio and the person at the computer without having to yell through the soundproof glass, which has been a pain. So that's happening right now. We got some new headphone hooks because the old ones were broken. So remember, if you liked this video, to leave a like on it and to leave a comment, let us know. And also subscribe to the channel, show some support. And you can also head to our Patreon, which is going to have a lot more extra content, especially now that I can focus more on it. Once 10K Me is finished and ready to come out, the patrons are going to be the ones that get an exclusive first look at it. So keep that in mind. Premiere just shut down on me because Adobe updated. Glad it gave me the opportunity to save. So keep that in mind if you want to become a patron. There are some perks to it. But aside from that, that's all it's going to be for this week. This next clip is from us testing out the communication between the people in the studio, and all the audio in it was recorded from our studio system rather than from the camera, so that's quite exciting. So, bye.
Mic, and it's sitting right here, so they know they can get right up to the microphone.
Yep, we'll do that. We're going to make it a lot better, yeah.
So how much is it for one of those bloody clip-on things?
Shouldn't be too much.
Let's have a look, because I think we should go to Rock Shop and get one. I think that's us done.